Ayman Khan here for Seconds Out with Joe Joyce's coach Ismael Salas. Ismael, sir, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing very well, thank you. And just another time here in London, you know, I love it.
Good to see you. Good to have you back here. Joe Joyce takes on Zhilei Zhang as the opponent. Look, we know Joyce's current situation is to stay busy, have good competitive fights, and then get ready for that world title opportunity. Do you see Zhang as the perfect opponent to give him good rounds, get a good win, good statement, and then get ready for those world titles?
Yes. As you said before, we keep him very busy and always a very competitive fight. So we not take easy fight. So if you see the Joe Joyce record is so different than Zhilei Zhang. Joe Joyce always take very hard challenging, and always he's there.
Tell me then about Zhang. Do you feel Zhang has many problems that he can cause to Joyce, or do you feel that Joyce will get through Zhang quite early?
Zhang, everybody saw his last fight. Everyone. He showed to everyone he can spoil your night. It's what happened with Philip Hergovic. Philip supposed to win easy by KO, but it was not. I saw Zhilei Zhang won their fight. I saw him won. But at the end of the day, his stamina betrayed him. So the weakest point of Zhilei Zhang, stamina, and the strong point of Joe Joyce endurance. So will be a nice matchup, no easy fight. That's why we did a long training camp back in Vegas.
When we talk about Joe Joyce in this country, you highlighted some of his key main power points. But people say the biggest asset Joyce has is his chin. Are we underrating Joyce somewhat as a fighter by not looking at his other attributes as a fighter, his power, his stamina, as you say, his punch selection too? Is he a bit underrated in that sense?
Yeah, Joyce is a combination. He's I call him like a one kind of man, So you have attribute a big chin, big power, endurance, and punch power is amazing. So if you see his percentage of KO, he got like a 95% of KO power in all big fight.
Do you think the world title shot is next, or will there be another stay busy fight? Look, there's a lot of fights going on, but do you expect him to fight?
Yeah, hopefully, yes. I really, as you see, the top guys always it's a matter of business.
Yeah.
So I hope soon after this fight, we can get one of the biggest names right now in the heavyweight. Heavyweights right now is very healthy division. Many good fighters there. But I don't like to go anymore a good fighter. I like to go to the top one. No matter name. Name can be Usyk, can be Fury, or can be AJ. To me, it's the top we can get. So, okay, let's say we put him hard now, but next must be title match.
Who would you prefer? Would you prefer Tyson Fury, or would you prefer Oleksandr Usyk? Who would you prefer to be up against?
Okay, we saw already Alexander Usyk with Joe Joyce, okay? And it was, Usyk won, but it was very close. But anyway, Tyson Fury will be a dream match for England. I believe if this fight happens, wow, for all the public, for many things. And for me, it's the biggest challenge to fight with Tyson Fury. Usyk, everybody knows. But he's a small guy. And remember, now Joe Joyce is in another level than when they fought long before in WSB. So, but Tyson Fury, I believe can be Tyson Fury because they belong to the same promotion. Okay. Yeah.
We're hearing a lot from Anthony Joshua right now. He's on the comeback trail. He's maybe he says he wants to fight Joe Joyce. He's on his list now to fight. Does Joe want the fight with Anthony Joshua? And people kind of say that when you rewind a few years back, they used to spar loads.
Yeah.
And at that time when they sparred back in 2016, maybe Joyce wasn't wanting to do a lot of spars because Anthony Joshua was imposing on him.
Yeah.
Was that the case back then? And is it now?
But it's not the same. You know, it's one thing you need to make sure Joe Joyce is not anymore the guy in that time. No more, not anymore. Now he got more experience. He got technical wise, biggest pedigree than Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua, he used to be. He used to be. But if he like to take, for me, these three, Joshua will be the easier. Yeah.
When you say Joshua will be the easiest, what is it about Joshua that makes him the easiest for Joe Joyce?
Everybody knows. Chin, determination, hungriness, many things. Anthony Joshua is so talented. But for some reason, not hungry anymore.
Did you see any improvement or any of that hunger? He's now gone with Derek James. He beat Jermaine Franklin. A lot of people thought that he'd blast out Jermaine Franklin in maybe 4 or 5 rounds.
Yes.
But did you see any improvements that you think maybe that might be a danger?
You know, his trainer is a great trainer. But the situation, I am trainer as well. And many fighters come to me and many fighters go.
Right.
But what happens is everything depends how much the fighter like to come to the middle way with the trainer.
Okay.
So if AJ come to the middle way with Jerry, at 100%, he will improve. One fight, you cannot see big change.
Okay.
Because he been for so many years with many things. But now he got a real trainer, and I don't know because I don't go deep to the camp, you know.
Okay.
But I know as a trainer, sometimes the fighter a little too high, and then it's complicated to train this kind of fighter. So I don't know, man. The only one thing I say, I no discredit AJ, never discredit any fighter because I know how much sacrifice. But if he like to go one step ahead, he need to change everything, mentality, way of training, and many things. It's up to him to change or not.
I'm hearing reports are coming out now that apparently Anthony Joshua will take on Deontay Wilder in Saudi Arabia. If you're saying that Joshua doesn't have the chin, the heart, the determination, do you feel that's a bad style matchup for Anthony Joshua, being that that's the hardest puncher we may have ever seen in history in Deontay Wilder?
Maybe this fight never happened. Too risky. If I am his promoter, I never match this one. Better take another way.
Has Joe ever sparred Deontay?
Yeah,
What were the spars like?
yeah. You know about Joe. Joe is a hell of fighter. The good thing of Joe, he got a chin.
Yeah.
He got a ball. And his endurance is blasting. So we've been doing sparring with the many top fighters in the United States. But everybody say when Joe is in the ring, is someone else.
Now, Joe fought Daniel Dubois. He beat Daniel Dubois. But Joe has to wait behind Daniel Dubois for a world title shot. Must be very frustrating.
Yes, of course. But, you know, sometimes it's depend of the promotion, the management, you know. I am trainer. I never impose anything. I allow every part of the team to do their own job. If they say to me, you fight this one, you fight, I'm ready. But I never push.
Look, Joe is, however, he's getting older. And for heavyweights, he can stay longer. But how many years does Joe have left? You're the trainer. You see him every day. You'll be able to tell us how long does he have left.
He actually, heavyweight got always longevity. And Joe, I believe, 5 more years. But because he is the guy who taking care of himself, he trains so hard. And some fighter, it's a human things. Some human get age very early, but someone else get age late. You know, and I example myself. I am 66 years old, and I still keep doing what I did already. I am 50 years in boxing, 50 years. So I still sharp. I am still sharp. So it's depend of the people, no? But Joe can be, yes.
50 years is something that you should be congratulated upon, and many more years to come. Ismael, I want to get your thoughts on one final thing. Massive fight coming up next weekend. Javonta Davis versus Ryan Garcia. Tell me, for your eye, who wins that fight?
Man, Javonta. David, the tank David. It really very good match. Very good match. And I go with David because he looked like his timing is strange timing. And he's the guy who got so flexible way of execution. He can do many things at the same time. So he can give you away. Not every fighter can do 4 or 5 rounds. But at the end, after he measures you very well, he take over you. So, in my favorite.
You expect to see a KO?
Yeah. But I believe, okay, let's say, look that way. Ryan can be from 1 to 4 rounds. He cannot materialize the KO punch. He will get smoked at the 5 round.
Ismael, a pleasure to speak to you. Thanks for being to Seconds Out. All the best for the weekend, sir.
Thanks.